about the role that you've had a couple of the last weeks, moving down the box and taking on that linebacker role? You did a little bit this game in the dime packages you have. How different is that for you when you go in and you're playing in the box?
I wouldn't say it's too much different. I think the space is just a little bit closer. You know, playing safety where most of our tackles are coming from space and being open field tackles. But being in the box, it makes it a little bit tighter and also makes the fits a little bit easier, I would say, just because it's so close. I do like it, though. It's fun. It's aggressive down there. It's grimy. And I think just, you know, throughout practice these last couple of weeks, our coaches have really been helping me being able to fit it, you know, like a linebacker, but then also keep the speed to it and still keep my reads the same and, you know, still continue to do the same things that I do every single day playing safety.
How does that versatility help the defense overall?
I think it helps a lot, more so because, you know, we just have different players able to play, you know, in different spots of the field, and you can rely on a lot of different players. And it's not just me, you know, it's Isaiah, it's Greg, it's, you know, our corners, they fit in the box sometimes. And, you know, being able to just have as many guys to the ball as possible, I think that's just the best way we can play and, you know, be efficient.
What did bouncing back last week against Colorado, what does that do for the mentality of this defense after struggling in that Oregon State game?
Personally, I don't think it changes anything. I don't think it changes any type of mentality. I think our approach to the game and our approach to, you know, every single week is the same and it remains the same. You know, we have to go in, we have to dominate, we got to execute. And because we had a win last week doesn't change anything about this week or any upcoming weeks. So I would just say that.
What's the area the defense needs to improve on the most to find some consistency?
I think we just need to improve, you know, on little tic-tac things like wrapping up, getting to the ball. And I think other than that, I wouldn't say too much. You know, it's just little things, execution, you know, just staying on point with details and things like that. But I feel like that's every football team, regardless of how good you are and how bad. You just need to continue to fix the little tweaks throughout the game.
Utah's always been a physical team. With them coming in, how important it is for you and Isaiah to contribute in, you know, stopping the run and, you know, being impact players in the box as well?
Well, you know, we're going to do our jobs regardless. You know, we still got to execute whether it's in the box or not. And yes, they're an aggressive team, a physical team. So, you know, it's going to be a battle at the line of scrimmage. And we just got to do as best as we can just to get, you know, 11 hats to the ball. Not just us two, but, you know, everybody, and just keep everybody riled up.
What do you see from this Utah offense when you look at it this year?
You know, they're a good offense. They have big, physical running backs. They got a physical offensive line, good receivers as well, and a quarterback that can throw. I think that they're definitely a threat in the game, and I think, you know, they're a heavy run team, you know, as they've been in the past. So I think, you know, just going into this game, we got to play the run very hard, but also stay on key with, you know, play actions, you know, passing routes, and things like that. You know, it's really a game that, you know, we've seen before and we've seen these past couple of weeks where it's going to be a downhill running game. So I expect to see that.
And you talked about kind of same thing day in, day out, but has there been talk about kind of playing at home this week and trying to get, you know, back in the win column here?
100%. You know, the last two, you know, losses we had in the Coliseum definitely wasn't up to our standard and what we believe in. You know, we got to protect our home and we got to go in there and dominate just like any other week, whether it's away or home, but especially when it's home. And I feel like we just got to continue to take pride in that and put it in our hearts to go in and just, you know, stay hungry while we're in the Coliseum.
And then seeing Max a little bit on the defensive line up ahead of you, what has that done a little bit, you know, for the defense, bringing him over and letting him play a little bit?
Max is definitely a big body, and, you know, he's strong, he's physical, and on the point of attack, it's hard to get, you know, a 400-pound guy to be backed up, you know, too far. So I think he definitely is a force inside the run, and he, you know, clogs up a lot of the, you know, the gaps that we have to fit. So I think him being in there has definitely helped us, and just seeing him, you know, it's something that will help any team. You know, he's physical, he's aggressive, he's strong, he's big, and, you know, those are the type of things that you just can't deny, and you can't let go, you know, regardless of like who really schemes against you. So.